What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today we're going to focus in on Alexis Vanier of the Baie-Comeau of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. A massive defenseman. He's 6'5" and 225 pounds. Exactly, perfect size. To have. Yeah, obviously not every defenseman is that big, but if you can get a couple on your team, you're doing pretty well. This year he's having a very good year offensively. 32 points through 49 games and plus 12. One issue on him, I think one issue that's keeping him from being, but he's probably going to go somewhere between the second and fourth round. I think he's a good lock to go in the third round. Is his skating is not up to par for defenseman. And as big as you are in the new NHL, those smaller forwards with amazing foot speed are going to turn you inside and outside, and turn you inside out, I should say. And having consistently not exactly fleet of foot defensemen out there against smaller, faster forwards is not exactly a recipe for success. And you know what? This is work to do with Vanier, but I think you look at the size, you look at his offensive abilities. He's got a pretty good hockey IQ. Isn't afraid out there. Uses his size to his advantage. I think you can help mold him. He's old for his draft. Old, he's 18. He's a late 95. He's December 21st, 95. So you look at it this way. If he was born, 2 months or 2 weeks later, I should say, he'd have 2 more years in the queue after this season. But you look at it, he gets next year in the queue, and then gets some professional hockey seasoning, or does an overage year, one or the other. One thing I definitely can take a positive from his game is he went from having 8 points in 53 games last year to 32 points in 49 games. He's quadrupled his point total. I think you look at the steps he took from year 1 to year 2 in the queue. You're looking at, can he take a similar step? Maybe not exactly quadruple your points and have 125, 130 points, but step his game up, improve upon different weaknesses, and I think for an 18-year-old kid that's possible. And I think a return next year to Baie-Comeau will help him out there. They got some pretty good players, Valentin Zhikov being one of them, but I wonder what he can do in the power play. He's got a good shot. I mean, it's 15 goals in the season. You don't wander into 15 goals by accident from the blue line, even in juniors. And if he can continue to work on the skating and iron out the proverbial kinks in his game, I think he'll be a very, very good value pick in the third round. Not saying he's going to be a superstar defenseman. Not saying he's going to be an NHL player. No guarantees on that. But you're looking at the size and the offensive ability. You look at can you refine his skating a little bit? Bigger guys are skating better and better, and you're looking at with the proper skating coaches, the proper work ethic, and the kid has it. It could be an impact professional player for a long time. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Alexis Vanier, 2014 draft eligible defenseman of the Baie-Comeau. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.